This is a health and safety briefing. We need this coming festival to be a safe event. Everybody plays a part. With more than 1,000 attendees of all ages, it is possible that there will be some incidences, but we can minimise them by identifying risks, then isolating, eliminating or minimising them. How we plan for safety and then respond to incidents is very important. So firstly, Site 101. Note the main entrance for Wairarapa College is not the festival entrance. The south entrance is the public one. If you have permits for Park 1 for team or Park 2 for hospitality, disability or speakers, you may gain access into these parks. Campfield. No wheels on fields is our motto, but this year there are only 3 fields. We can have wheels on the villages as long as they don't move for the whole of festival. Towing vehicles and trailers must be relocated to the main park once disconnected from caravans. Fire evacuation procedure. Firstly, take a look at where the emergency meeting point is. Call points are around the school. Activate them if necessary to bring the fire services running. If this happens during zone time though, lead the zone out calmly, then do a roll call for the younger zones. Do you need first aid? We'll supply first aid kits in every zone. If outside of program time that you're needing first aid assistance, then head to the admin office or stewards. Incident reporting. We have created a nifty wee reporting form for any incidents, concerns or near misses that happen during the festival. Access it through the app. Hey, speaking of app, have you loaded it up? Search New Wine NZ in the Apple Store or Google Play. Couple more things about the site. This is a smoke-free site, so head off the grounds if you need to light up and make sure that you pass that message on. Secondly, the pool. We have been asked about New Wine Lifesavers. The answer is no. Children under 12 years must be supervised by a caregiver who is over 16 years old at a ratio of 1:4. We don't provide lifeguards, so please ensure that everyone is adhering to the pool safety rules. After hours noise, no elephanting around. Move quietly around the site between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. Procedures you need to know. RAMS or risk assessment management is absolutely critical while at festival. We'll set aside Thursday morning to go through our zones together as team, but other than that, keep your eyes peeled for hazards, report them, document them, we'll action them. You can even use the incident form on the app to make this happen. In the event of an incident though, call a first aider or call 111 and tell a nearby steward to expect emergency services. Document the event via the app. Child protection policies and guidelines. Festival disclosures. During the course of the festival, friendships are made and people of all ages feel safe at New Wine. This may lead to disclosures about things back home that aren't right. Disclosures may be about physical abuse, neglect, emotional abuse, sexual abuse or spiritual abuse. So let's go through those one by one. Physical abuse. This is any act that may result in physical harm of a child or youth. Neglect. A persistent failure to meet a child or youth's basic or psychological needs, leading to adverse or impaired physical or emotional functioning or development. Emotional abuse. Any act or omission that results in adverse or impaired psychological, social, intellectual or emotional functioning or development of a child or youth. Sexual abuse. The use of a child or youth to meet another person's sexual needs. Spiritual abuse. Any attempt to hurt, scare or exert power or control over someone using religion, spirituality or beliefs. It is important that we handle these disclosures with sensitivity, love and wisdom. Here's an easy guide. Step 1, listen. Don't lead the conversation. Let them express in their own words what they are trying to say. We don't ask leading questions like, did they touch you anywhere or were you scared? Step 2, reassure. Reassure them that they are doing the right thing, that this is safe and that they are of value. This could be the very first time that they are sharing this information. Step 3, take the disclosure up the chain of command. They may ask you to keep this a secret. Tell them that you can't always do that. You may need to share this with people who can help. You must then tell your zone leader or Samantha Lydia, or a trustee. Let's recap. Take it up the chain. Do not take it to other team members, your family, or even the neighbour's dog. This might seem basic, but it is critical that we get this right for their sake, for New Wine's sake, and for the healing of all concerned. Complaints. If you encounter a complaint, we have a complaint procedure. We even have forms at the admin office. Let's get any complaints recorded and forwarded for appropriate action. Complaints are rare, so rare in fact that we can hardly number them, but we're committed to hear, consider, and respond in a timely manner. Site and zone access. Be mindful of who's around your zone. They must have a wristband and a name tag, or else call a steward so they can be quietly escorted to admin. Also, with regards officials, your team t-shirt is cool, but it's also a security measure telling everyone that you're legit. All access passes do exist. They are like Willy Wonka tickets though. They are few and only given to safe and responsible people. Hey, we have a one team approach. We're all in this together. Being part of this greater team means arriving bright and early on Wednesday for the big setup day. The aim is to kick into action early so that we're all done by dinner and ready for our very own team night of festival fun, starting with a porphyry before the punters arrive. Team notices happen at breakfast each morning along with general information and spot prizes. We know that New Wine is an absolute marathon for the team, but the end of the festival matters. Plan to pack down, and when all teams are done, we're all done. Expect to bless the school and show them what shiny, wonderful Christians look like before we head off late afternoon around 4 o'clock. Finally, keep yourself safe to keep others safe. Keep hydrated. Wear sunscreen and hats. Wear activity-appropriate clothing. Mind your footwear. By about day 3, your feet really matter. Take plenty of breaks. And above all, know your limit and keep your zone leader up to date with how things are going for you. Each zone has a chaplain or a pastor or a padre. Find them and use them. Hey, bless you guys for all that you're doing. It's going to be another fantastic festival, and I'm so looking forward to seeing you there.